Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to another late night here on the East Coast. How y'all doing? Almost lost my voice for a second. Jeez. Hang in there, me. Well, we're back. I know most of you probably thought I wasn't coming on tonight. I didn't think I was coming on tonight, but, you know what I mean? You can't lay around and be miserable all day. I mean, you can, actually. It's quite effective, and it's very easy to do, and the longer you do it, the easier it gets to do it. But, you know, well, here we are anyway. Will I be miserable after trying to beat a Lizardman team with a bunch of skills? Probably. But we'll see what we can do there. I'm gonna go ahead and grab guard for Rudy. I don't know. I think agility is great on a lot of players, but I don't think you can ever make the argument and get it on like a Black Orc. And there are a lot of useful things, but we're up against a Lizardman team with a Croxagore that has guard. I think if we do not take guard, we have no chance of winning this game. I think with guard, we have a chance of holding the line. And when we get in the actual match, I'm going to show you why that guard on Rudy is going to be so freaking clutch. But mostly it has to do with the fact that Lizardmen are just, you know, better than we are. We have a little bit of money. We could squeeze in an extra goblin. I think we'll just spend a little bit of petty cash on a Bloodwiser, babe. Hold the door. So these guys have won 3 games and lost 3 games. So technically we're better than they are. But, well, they haven't actually scored that many touchdowns either. Well, actually, it's interesting. They're scoring pretty much, well, maybe not. Let's check their team roster again, though. So we have a skink with block. That's not too bad. It's going to be a little annoying, but not the end of the world. When this guy gets the ball, we're going to be a little bit sad because we don't have strip ball yet, I don't think. No, I think we have tackle. Still though, gonna be a little annoying, but it's not the end of the world. The Saurus with block, the 3 Saurus with block are gonna be really annoying. So a Saurus is a, you know, 6 movement, 4 strength, 1 agility, 9 armor piece. But we're going to go ahead and just compare that directly to our Black Orcs. Skink with block sounds like it's time to foul the little fucker. You're not wrong, Borrowed. We might be using you for that. So if we compare this to the Black Orcs, the Black Orcs have 4 movement, 4 strength, 2 agility, 9 armor. This is obviously a much more preferable lineup of skills. The 6 movement is huge. It makes them as fast as our fastest piece. Our blitzers, well, goblins are, I believe, also 6 movement actually. Yeah, blitzers can move 6, and we have 4 of those. So. But the thing is, yeah, Black Orcs only have 4 movements, so these guys, like, will run circles around them. They're the same strength, you know, they're just as good at fighting, and the 1 agility doesn't hurt them because, again, they're not going to be picking up the ball. So, like, Sauruses are just a very, very, very good, very efficient piece for everything you need as a Lizardman. Or most teams would be happy to have as many of these guys as you can field, because they can have 6 of them. Whereas we can have 4 Black Orcs. So we are behind on the strength curve, especially because they also have a strength 5 Croxagore. And they actually have a strength 5 Saurus because they rolled that, which is fine. We do have a blitzer. That's right, yeah. They have 1 less reroll than we do, which is good. Hey Wolf, how you doing? So the thing is, if we don't attack first, if we are on the defensive, we are going to get shattered. We cannot head-to-head these guys. What we need to do is screen. We need to take the skinks out, which is usually how you deal with a Lizardman team. And then we need to sort of pray that we can hold it there. Now, if we get lucky and we take a Saurus out early, we might have a chance. But again, they have essentially... I mean, if we just look at this specific team, they have 1 more Black Orc than we do. and then they have 2 trolls. We have 0 trolls. And one of their trolls has guard. So it's very, very difficult. We'll see what we can do, though. They do have Bonehead, though. Which, Bonehead is similar to Really Stupid. It's... Technically, it's one of the better ones, but it's still a 1 in 6 chance of not being able to do anything on your turn. We could get lucky there. Thick Skull means it's a lot harder to knock these guys out. And of course they have Mighty Blow. But yeah, we'll see what we can do, right? See what we can do. It's going to be rough, though. It's probably going to be the roughest game we play this season. Hopefully. Okay, yeah, so wait. We have 40k in petty cash. For 50k? Right. Well, I'm gonna buy a Bloodwiser Babe. It kind of looks like we have 90k in petty cash. Am I wrong? I don't... See, this is our money, 140k. I don't know why we have 90k in petty cash. Interesting. Yeah, I'm not sure why we do. So we can maybe buy like a mercenary, but we're gonna buy Blood Bowl Babe because I assume a lot of us are gonna get knocked out. Yeah, we do actually have 90k. That's weird. Huh. Well, we can get 2 Bloodwiser Babes, and then it's really unlikely if we get knocked out, we stay. You know, if you get knocked down, you get up again, type of deal. So how it works is anytime someone is KO'd, that's when the little bell appears above their head. It's very common if you actually get injured. Then you have a 50-50 chance of getting up on every drive. Each Bloodwiser Babe adds a +1 to that roll. So it goes from having to roll a 4-up to a 5-up to a... Well, other way, sorry. A 4-up to a 3-up to a 2-up. So you only have a 1 in 6 chance of a player staying down. So I think that's worth it. We're going to spend 10 of our hard-earned buckaroos, but I think that's definitely going to be worth it, because I get the feeling we're going to be getting the shit kicked out of us. So with 9 armor and Bloodwiser Babes, it's unlikely we'll be missing too many pieces, unless Fox dies again. I bought a new Blitzer, right? Yeah. Oh god, I had a little panic there. Thought for a minute that our lucky number 10 spot was empty again. That would certainly be suboptimal. Praise Nuffle, great god of dice. Indeed. No, we don't have a Fox anymore, no. That's right, Ward, yeah. It makes me worried, man. No, it's alright, Fox. No, I was saying because you died and I couldn't remember if we hired a replacement or not. But 99% sure. It was just some guy in the chat. As our new replacement, I'm gonna have to go refresh my memory on his name. Nice. Oh man, Lizardman teams look so good. Terrifying. Okay, offense means I punch. Yes, please. Thank God. I think that was one of the few times we won the kickoff. What is his name? Pondera. Oh, that's interesting. It's also a P. Kind of cool. Oh, yeah, and he's got these cool glasses. Not as cool as Origami's, but still pretty cool. So this is going to be a little difficult. We do have to worry about skinks running through the front line there. We definitely don't want Victor there. We need Rudy in the middle. Here for his guard on everybody. Man, a lot of this is risky shit. It yanks up here. We need to have Silas there. Now, they're probably going to throw 2 more Saurus on the line. I would imagine they do. This it's me. We need about here, so we can go skink blitzing. Yeah, we'll get Wolf back here to pick the ball up. We'll have... Against this team, it's very dangerous to just have the, the Goblin run off somewhere. So we'll do something like this, I would imagine. Which one's this? Necroskitter. Oh, Necroskitter is also kind of a beast. Yeah, he is a 4 strength. Well, I mean, that's handy. We'll throw him something... maybe over here. Annoyingly, I would kind of like to do this, so it's hard for them to get through, but we do have the offensive, so maybe we can move over there after. But we're definitely going to need our front line to look like this. Okay, where's the kick? That looked like it was going wild. Any player of Clunsville Canadians who's not in a tackle zone may be moved in the square where the ball will land. Hey! That's... what the fuck? What is this kick? You can kick there? That's kind of bullshit. Also very scary. Well, I guess we get Wolf over there. Now, if you don't catch it, it might actually be a touchback. Okay, he's got it. Wow. Not where I wanted the ball. But... at the same time... maybe we can make that work. We could cage up right here, actually. Yeah. It's gonna be a little rough, but at least we're pretty far forward. So I'm just gonna initially move all the pieces to the cage, and then we can figure things out from there. Jeez, what a kick. The problem is if we go here, Borrowed, they can potentially surf us. But I do agree that that would be ideal. We'll see what we can do, though. We're going to try and get our... It's a risky blitz, but you know I want to take it. I just want to murder a skink real bad. That's okay. Let's go ahead and... None of these blocks are safe, of course, so... can we do one with Silas? That's decent? No. Man, we need block and guard on all these black orcs. Something fierce. I heard someone died. Fox has died twice now, actually. Yeah. Come on, Rudy. Okay. I'd say we're rolling poorly, but it's not that bad. You know, it's not great, but... Okay, we're rolling really shit, actually. Truth be told, these numbers are not good. Yep, okay. Well, that's how it's going to be then. So, we're not really going to be able to hold here. Especially because my guard piece didn't get the move up. But we need to. So, unfortunately, gotta do the shenanigans. Hey, yes, it's me. Thanks, man. Speaking of yes, it's me, let's see if we can go for the risky blitz. Because every dead skink is a good skink, in my opinion. Nope. We rolled very, very, very poorly. Once again. Okay. Wow. So we have rolled no 5s or 6s since starting. That was a lot of die rolls. Well, there's a 5, actually. It was on a useless roll, but... we did it. Cool. I don't even know if we rolled any 4s. I mean, this could be a 3 or a 4, the push, but we'll never know which it was. 5s and 6s, please. It's always ideal. Alright, so these 3 guys are going to get the shit pounded out of them. Nothing we can do there. Like, they are much stronger than we are. But we'll do our best. We'll do our best. The nice thing is, if they do commit to pounding these guys, it's not likely they'll go down. Like, they're gonna fall down, but it's not likely they'll be super... Okay, they got a 6. That's bad. And they broke armor. And it's injured. Okay, that's a very statistically improbable series of events. But there goes Origami. Okay, that was 2 6s. Yep. There's the Blodge Skink. This... I don't know. Where is he? He might not even be on the field. He might be one of their reserve players. I'm not seeing him. Ah, this guy right here. Okay, so statistics are pretty fun. They, yeah, well, whatever. We can see on the armor roll here for Origami. So they rolled 1 5, 2 6. No, sorry, they rolled 3 6s. Then they rolled 2 5s, a 5 and a 6. Not ideal. Not ideal. So unfortunately, that means we're down a 4 strength piece, so we're kind of fucked for the rest of the match. And there's not really anything we can do about that at all. If we're lucky, we can shove a few people, but it's really about the best we're going to be pulling there. I would love to kill the skink, but it's like impossible to kill a skink, sadly. Go here. Now, the good thing is Rudy didn't die, and he's our guard piece. Yeah, the TI-86, dude. Those are the days. I would love this skink to be dead, but you know how that works. I think we're going to take Necro and... Well, hang on. We could try and crowd surf the skink, I guess. That might be clever. Okay. I'm on Necro. Didn't break a skink's armor, which is fair. It's super likely to do so. But you know, why would that happen? And we have a 2-die here with Silas, so hopefully we can take that. Roll double 1s. Classic. Hey, double 6s. It's gonna be one of those games. We have to stay. Die, and I need to dodge out here, but yes, it's me. Probably won't be able to make the dodge, but I do need to get out of here. Because this thing will kill me. Nope, of course we didn't. It's only a 67% chance of making it. But it was safer to take that dodge than have him punch me next turn, because he's a much better chance than 66 of knocking me down. Yeah, we could just keep up on skink killing. That'd be good. It's just my skink killer's back here, and all the skinks have run over here. Oh, thank God, he's free. So in 2 turns, yes, it's me that's going to be able to kill stuff again. And these guys are all going to get a little bit murdered. Not a lot I can do about it. Okay, that was a 5. Oh, you're not terrible. Your character's actually extremely good. This is only a 1-die, bud. What? How's it a 2-die? Hold up. Oh, because he's the 5 strength Saurus. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I forgot they had loads of bullshit on this team. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Nice. Well, Silas knocked somebody down. I don't really know how that happened, but it did. Just a little bit murder. Yeah, I hate Lizardmen teams. They're not the worst teams out there. The worst team is like late game Chaos or like early game Dwarves, but like it's just like they're one of those teams that it feels like when you play against, it's like, oh, you just have everything. You know what I mean? That doesn't feel good. Yeah, well, we need to deal with these 2 guys, obviously, because we have the ball. Need to take this block first with Necro. Nice. Didn't break the skink's armor, but it's okay. Again, it's super unlikely that you do not break the skink's armor. Like, it's insane it's not happening. We're gonna have to move Victor up here for an assist. Yeah, he also has block, of course. I could follow. We're gonna stay though, because he'll just destroy me next turn. If I go here... Right, if we push off the Croxigor here, we could get like an okay block on this. So, of course, we have to do that. Nice. Maybe Zelphus will roll really huge right now. No, still no armor break. Almost! We were real close to an armor break there. But, you know. Get you here. Well, and then we can pull Borrowed over here. Actually, we still have a Blitz action available. I should have blitzed this way. We could, I suppose, blitz with Silas, and then pull him closer to the cage. A little late now, unfortunately. I think we might want to reposition him anyway, though. Let's go ahead and do it. Okay, bad luck, but that's fine. Something like this. It's not a great spot, but it's better than where we were, so. Here's a 1 die, of course. We rolled a 1. And... oh, thank God. We do have block on Wolf now. And no armor break. Okay, well, next turn we lose possession of the ball. Nothing I can do about that. We're going to blitz with a 5 strength. That is ideal for me. I don't know what we do right now. I could go for an early touchdown, potentially. Yeah, see, they're panicking about that too. That's what I was thinking. We're already out of our rerolls though. Like, not great. Rolling very poorly. And the problem is, like, normally you don't want to take those 1 die blocks against an opponent. But you often don't have a chance, because if I didn't take that there, he would have just, you know, destroyed the ball carrier next turn. He still can with a blitz, but I had a chance of, like, stunning him maybe. You has catch. You're also here. But that's true, Bard. The thing is, if we get you the ball, where can you get where you don't die? That's going to be, like, the big question. And the answer to that is I'm not sure. I would love to blitz this skink. I would love a lot of things right now. Well, that's a crowd surf. I like that. Start off simple. The blodge. Okay, so they're 1 guy less on the pitch. So we're even, except for the fact we lost a very important one and they lost, you know, a not important one. Okay, so if we could punch this guy here, that'd be excellent. I know he has 5 strength, but... okay, we failed it. We failed it. Push him here so we have another block chance. That'd be excellent. Okay. Cool. Well, we broke armor, but we only stunned. It's still useful, though. And I know what you're thinking. They can't actually crowd surf me here. If they block me from here, it pushes them down. To crowd surf, you either have to have a piece here as well, and then do that, or you have to have your piece like attacking straight on. So it's not actually too bad. Silas we want near the cage. Oh, but the cage might not be there. Where might the cage be? True. Very true. Hang on. Let's look at shenanigans. I mean, this is a little bit crazy, but again, I'm a Skaven player at heart. My whole mind is full of crazy. Okay. Well, wasn't a great roll, but it was fine. Okay. Handoff is technically safer. I want that fat, like, star player points are throwing with Wolf, you know what I'm saying? Okay, he double failed his pass. Cool. So the odds of that, the odds of rolling double ones there, can we talk about that? They're not high. Yep, that's video games. Like, so he had a 67% chance, but he re-rolls it, so it's like an 89 or 91% chance. And he rolled it hella hard. And the Skinks can go in. He's going to pick up the ball in a tackle zone by rolling, of course, 2 6s. Statistically improbable. Is what it is. Skinks are only 3 agility, right? So he only had a 2 and 6 chance of picking up the ball. He was in a tackle zone. But again, you know. That's Blood Bowl, folks. Now, I can definitely blitz this skink. That's not a problem. Can I kill the skink? Or knock him down even? It's unlikely. Because he does have dodge. I'd do a block pieces, but... You know. Well, Necro we need somewhere where his huge strength will be useful. I guess like here. Okay. Let's deal with the skink potentially first. That's the important thing. So even if I did the handoff, it would have failed there. Unfortunately. But yeah, we did get lucky and take skink down. Didn't break his armor. Because again, that's only, you know, super likely to happen. Not a guarantee. Shenanigans. That's right, yeah, 89, yeah. That's what I thought, Bard. So, we could go for the crazy play here. We can go for the dodge out pickup. This is not a 67. I wish it would update the show that you have the reroll. Or, like, just show. Because, like, I know I can mental math it. Because, again, this is like an 89 to pick it up. Because we have a reroll. The 50% dodge is not ideal. Not a whole lot I can do about that, unfortunately. We're probably going to have to take this not safe 1 die. Because, you know, what else? So the thing is, this is a 2 in 6 chance I fall down. And then we get turnover and everything's terrible. 2 in 6 chance I knock the guy. Well, technically a 3 in 6. But one of those also knocks me down. So it's not too bad, right? But then potentially I could get the ball. Right? Which would be good. And then I would probably go here and toss a pass down to probably Silas. Although, we could get borrowed out quite cheekily here. Potentially do another pass to him. If we pick this up, we could get there. So I can get here pretty easily. But we're probably going to take this block first. Okay, cool. We got lucky. And that was luck. There's no other way around that. Oh! Nice. Okay, cool. So that's what they pulled on Origami in the start. They just bullshit. Bullshit. Really. Whoa! And -1 armor. Nice. Gave him a serious concussion. Nicely done, Rudy. There you go. That guard coming into play. Okay. Well, let's see if we can get stage 2 of this going. Okay, Borrowed's out. Stage 3 of my excellent plan. And that's a nope. I can reroll the dodge here. Probably will. Oh yeah, he's got prehensile tail. Shit. That's why it was so difficult. We get here? I should stop this Saurus from doing it. Oh fuck, yeah, I messed up. God damn it. God damn it! I had to call the pass action before moving there. It's okay though. I was out of rerolls, so I kind of didn't want to do anything too crazy. Can't believe it's like... All my rerolls are gone. Okay, now the nice thing about the Saurus here, he did roll pretty lucky again. That was a 5. But, okay, and that's a terrible place for the ball to go. But they can't pick the ball up, which is ideal. So, there you go. That's that sweet 6. This isn't the end of the world. I can potentially deal with that guy. It's a nice 5 again there, pal. Okay, 5 and a 6. Just a terrible, terrible round. Like, there's nothing less enjoyable to me than playing Lizardmen. But, I mean, like, dwarves are annoying, but... Okay. Nice. The nice thing about dwarves, like, dwarves are extremely difficult to play against, but they can't move. Like, you can always get around them, but Lizardmen are like, no, we're everything, and we can, like, hella move. So it's likely we just stay wolf here. I mean... he has block. We might stand him up anyway, though. Yeah, people definitely would get a little salty about it, Bard, I agree. Okay, so... I mean, if we got Necro the ball... We don't want Necro to score any more touchdowns, let me tell you. But if we did, in a pretty good position to do nasty stuff. We can get Necro up and over here, actually. I like that a lot. We're going to block this skink. We're going to use the goblins to try and pick up the ball and cage it. I don't have a reroll, though, so it's going to be a little dicey. Stan Zelf is up. I want to blitz right here with Yes, It's Me. Nice, because he does have tackle. He is our skink killer. Guess I'm going to follow. Okay, of course, he didn't break the armor. That's alright, though. Okay, over here. We're going to get Silas here, I think. Alright, I'm going to see if we can run the ball up. Probably with Borrowed. No. Oh, okay, well, Victor's got it. I knew one of them would pick it up. But it's all good. It was only like a 50% chance to pick the ball up or something. Or 67, actually. 67% chance that Borrowed failed. That's alright, that's just how we're rolling this game. Okay, that was another 5 and a 6 they rolled. Jeez! I know, Borrowed, you're absolutely correct there. I don't have a reroll, so it'll be less dicey. Alright, so we have like one fucking turn to touchdown here. Well, we technically have 2, but like, we have to get here and then, like, you know what I mean? Suboptimal. There's no way I can blitz this guy. So, fuck. Victor dodging out of there is, like, really sketchy. Thank you. It doesn't actually matter if they lose skinks, though, because they have, like, a whole bunch in reserve. You know? Because skinks cost fuck all. And you'd think, like, hey, wait a minute. Shouldn't you also be able to have guys in reserve? No. Orcs are cheap, but they're not that cheap. Let's get Silas up. Yeah. So there's a lot of blocks I want to take this turn. There's not a lot of safe blocks, though. Which is the problem. Okay. Well, that's fine. That's fine. We do have to take this dodge now, though. Victor, nice. It looks like a touchdown for Victor, then. Gonna do our famous yes, it's me blitz. It's pretty good. Just, okay. Also gonna roll terrible, but we'll stay on top of him, because he's not gonna be able to use his dodge. That's good. See, here's the problem. We can't block with Rudy here. I want to just take the random one die, but we can't, because if Rudy goes down, everyone can get the Victor. So we just have to stand in place and stare them all down. But yeah. The good news is, though, like, them losing a Saurus is better than us losing. Like, it's worse for them than us losing a Black Orc, even though we don't have an extra player to make up for it. Because the sources are just that much better. And there is a good chance we get Yanks back, because we do have the 2 Bloodwiser babes. So that is nice. Can we even touch down? No, we can't. Not without a pass. I fucked up. I needed to have him GFI one. Okay, nice. Yeah, they're getting like, these are all just 6s. Like, just all of them. It's insane. It really is. I have tackle, so that's not gonna fly, little buddy. Gonna re-roll that. Okay. Yeah. It still didn't break skink armor. So, you know, there's that. Again, it is impossible to score right now unless I pass it. So, we have to try. I don't have a re-roll, so it's only a 67% chance. But, like, what are you gonna do? Oh, thank God. Okay, we don't have to get that mad yet. Unfortunately, we're just throwing more touchdowns on the people that don't need the touchdowns. But anytime I try and get someone who does need a touchdown, the ball, the game just never gives it to me. Never. So, what can you do? Although we did have Origami, I believe, scored a touchdown. I think it was our first Black Orc to do so. We almost had another one, but we failed to pass hard, because our thrower can't throw for shit. So now it's defense. Again, we lose on defense. We have no way of preventing these guys from destroying us. And the shitty thing about that is actually they get a turn to punch us, and then it's going to go back to them on defense, so they get 2 turns to punch us. Because we ended on turn 8 there. But that's okay. Not a whole lot we can do about it. Throw Rudy in the mid. Well, okay, let's go with the old strategy. I kind of like doing this one. Is you screen off to the side, then you kind of like, because again, we're just preventing 1 turn worth of horse shit. You know what I mean? That's really all we're trying to do right now. But you do need at least 3 people on the line of skirmish. Hey, Victor, how you doing, man? Oh, the goblin kick. That did not look good. That was fine, actually. It's pretty much where I clicked. It just looked really sketchy. You're doing pretty good, Victor. You got the ball, and you scored us a touchdown. I mean, you didn't directly score it, but you got the someone so we could. You pulled us out of a real bind there. I love how it just, the opening turn, basically, they were like, no, we're gonna kill one of your Black Orcs. One of the most important pieces in this strategy. Oh, my life. My life. Okay. Well, they didn't actually hit anybody. Mostly because, though, like, again, when you throw the 3 guys off to the side there, you're allowing them to get through. But you're forcing them to, like, who has more guard? Teach me a bit of this game as you go on? Sure. I try and teach everybody a bit of the game. Over time, pretty much, I think a lot of the chat ends up knowing it. It's pretty simple. It's... oh my god. I just noticed they've got, like, a zebra print. Or zebra, if you're one of those people. But like I said, we're in defense again. So, Blood Bowl, it's football. If you know football, you can look at it this way. It's a lot easier to understand. If one of their people carries the ball through our end zone, which is the touchdown area there, they get a goal. Field goal, I believe it's referred to as. Although that might be when you kick it in actual football. Either way, you get a touchdown. The top end, the exact opposite. If we carry the ball through that, we get a goal. And you can see right now it's 1-0 in our favor. The game is not going in our favor. I'll tell you that much, but that's okay. Everything is based on the roll of a d6, which is a standard 6-sided die. You probably used billions of them in your life for playing like Monopoly and shit like that. But yeah, so when you... well, I think we do want our setup pretty much exactly like this, although you're gonna throw... okay, yes, it's me. Yeah, they probably skink on this side, I'm not sure. Let's throw Borrowed over with him, and we'll throw Victor on the right here. We're just trying to stop them get through. But like every action rolls a d6, and we're going to talk about several. They're going to try and tackle me. In the beginning, block me, it's known as. And they're going to be extremely effective at it, and there's nothing I can really do about that. So we're going to get a little bit destroyed. Oh, yeah, I can't have... for Victor here, then. And actually, where's Silas? I need him... need Silas almost like here, actually. Maybe? I think like this. Yeah, we're gonna try, man. But they're gonna attempt to tackle me, and when they do, they're gonna roll a couple modified d6 dice, but they are just 6-sided dice. And that's gonna resolve who gets injured, who gets knocked down, and then you roll things for like armor and stuff like that. Got a little lucky there, I guess. One of the fans in the crowd for our team just like whipped a rock and brained this little skink. So that's kind of cool. Yeah, fuck, skink! Yeah. Normally they throw rocks at Fox, but she's dead, so... it's not happening. So we haven't... you can see here, actually, the dice log, but this guy's going to try and pick it up. He has a 67% chance to pick it up, based on his statistics here of 3 agility. They're blitzing Victor. Victor is probably going to die. He didn't, thank God. That's something we have in our favor. Can you upgrade characters? Yes, they can permanently die. They can have permanent injuries as well, which you can argue are worse than death. Because when a character dies, they're gone. But if a character loses, like, 1 strength permanently or 1 armor, like, you keep them around, but, like, they're always, like, worse and worse and worse, and you reach a point where you're like, fuck. And this is why I put Silas here, the guard piece, because I knew they were going to push these guys down, and now he's perfectly in the middle. Thank God it wasn't a real injury. Self was just stunned. Good at catching rocks with your face. You always need somebody like that. And of course, all the skinks go to the side where our tackle piece is not. But for good reason. Oh, fucker. I could almost do it. No way for me to blitz that skink, man. I want it so bad. But we could stand next to it and cause it a lot of trouble next turn. That's an option. Get our guard piece back up and we'll start looking about punching back a little bit here. So, the obvious thing is we need to knock this Saurus out of the way and just run straight down the middle with Necro here. So let's try and do that. Hey, we got lucky. Okay. Well, we broke armor, but it's just a stun, but I'll take it. You know what I mean? I'll take it. It's unlikely to break their armor. So I can explain that to you real quick, though, Victor. So when we attack this guy, I'll show you on this one, right? That's not great for us, actually. Let's throw Necro. Block that? Maybe nah. Blitz here. Okay, so when I attack this skink, he has 2 strength. I have 4. So because I have at least 1 more strength than he does, I get to roll 2 dice against him. If you have the same strength, you only get to roll 1 die. And if you have 3 more strength than they do, then you get 3 dice. And it works inversely as well. If I had less strength, I would roll more dice, but my opponent would pick which one worked, essentially. And so we're going to roll our dice here, and you can see we rolled a 2 and a 5. The defender stumbles is negated by his dodge. He also has block as well, because he's a rat bastard. So, nothing we can do to that guy. Oh, it's the Blodge Skink that has it too, eh? Oh, it's the way she goes, though. It's the way she goes. Okay. Well. Let's kind of do some shenanigans. I mean, I need somebody here. Or here. Let's get Wolf up here. I want to... Now, for every piece you have next to an opponent, they give +1 to your strength value. So it's like you're giving assists. But if they have someone next to them, the assist doesn't count. So you'll see here, this guy was getting an assist before from this character, but because we have people next to him, he does not. You can actually see how that works here. So my guys are giving +1 strength. He's getting that, but he's a 5 strength piece because he's a bullshit cheater asshole. He's not. It's just he's a very, very lucky, powerful leveled up character. We have a +1 strength piece ourselves, Necro Skitter. He's a beast. You can see now we have enough strength that we can safely block this guy. We follow him? No. It's fine. We can get here with 2 GFIs. We're going to go for it because I need that. Okay, cool. In each GFI, you can see there, I have to roll a 2 or higher on a d6. And of course we did. So something like this would be excellent. There are actual tournaments against actual people. Yep, no, there's thousands of them. Well, there's thousands of leagues, which are just sort of people that play together, and every once in a while they get like refreshed, which is cool. Because again, each of your characters does have persistent leveling. They do have persistent damage and stuff like that. The problem is, unless, like, personally to me, it's hard to get into the multiplayer version because there's so many options, and I don't know, like, you know, who plays like a scumhead, like, what's like a decent, like, one to join, like, you know what I mean? Because I kind of like playing with a smaller group of people that I know, because that's a lot more fun to me. I enjoy the tabletop variety because of it. Necro Skitter here is a beast, so he's not going down. He's got block and dodge. He's just going to sit there for all eternity on top of this ball carrier. We can go for an early touchdown here. If we... Oh, nice bonehead proc, thank God. Oh. Unfortunately, you sort of joined several games in. No, you're not dead, Victor. You're a little goblin. You're this one right here. You got your shit kicked in, but you're not dead. Essentially, so this is your armor value. When somebody successfully knocks you down, they roll 2d6, the average of which is, what, 6.5 borrowed? And you have 7 armor, so it's very likely that they will break that armor. And if they go over it, then you will like, roll for injury. And if you're lucky, you're just stunned. So that's what happened to you there. You were just knocked down, and for one turn, I couldn't use you. If you're unlucky, you end up like these guys, or like this guy. And potentially you die if you're Fox. That can happen. Yeah, we have a lot of options here. We might go for a crazy touchdown. I kind of like that idea. Kill the skink! Kill the skink! Yes, yes! That's why we bring fucking Yes It's Me, dude. He just murders them. Oh my god, smashed hip, -1 movement. Forever. That skink will always have -1 forever. Well, average is 6. Thanks, bro. Okay, that scattered to a shitty place for me. But it's okay. It's not the... we're gonna do this block later. I mean, it's a very important block, actually, so maybe we should do it now. But we're definitely gonna do it later. Changed my mind, actually. This looks fine. That line looks okay. Nice. Necro Skitter. Being a boss, as usual. I should have pushed this guy here, because that means, Yes It's Me is probably going to get, like, hurt real bad next turn, but... that's okay. Picked it up? Okay. Let me just slowly start walking out of here. Just, I have 6 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's perfect. I'd be a lot more comfortable if I rolled the GFI this turn for it, but it's fine. Let's see if we can... we are going to be able to punch the Croxagore, which is nice. So we're going to go here. We're going to punch the Croxagore, and then we're going to rotate everybody to, like, this line if we can. That'd be ideal. Okay. Well, we push the Croxagore away. Do we follow him? Should I stay or should I go, boys? We'll stay. Because it's going to be a little dicey. Something like this. Now, unfortunately, I can't get a piece right here. So we can get blitzed by one Saurus and a Skink. Suboptimal. But, man, it's not the end of the world, I guess. Oh, it'd be so cool if I could get Silas somewhere, like... fuck. Well, that's what it's gotta be, then. Oh, yeah, we are gonna get blitzed for a 1 die. Potentially a 2 die if this Skink goes out. He might, but he has to go the long way around. That's okay. Might be able to deal with that. Cool thing about this team, this game though, is there. Oh yeah, that Skink. There's like 22, 24 different teams, and they're all very different. Oh no, Victor. Like we've been playing this team for like several nights now. I think we're on match 7 or 8. So yeah. Okay, they did roll a 6, which was the only way of knocking him down. And they broke armor. And he's dead. One of my best pieces. Off carry, please. Bard, what are the odds of this again? Because I actually kind of think the game is fucked right now. I know it is true RNG, but at the same time, like, I feel like there's some weird shit going on. Because, like, Necroskitter was, like, the greatest player ever to live. That's like a 0.002% chance of happening or some shit. Not to mention, like, there was only a 1 in 6 chance of him being knocked down. So, that's some goddamn horseshit. They make a new team? Yeah, maybe. I mean, today's not a good day for me to come into Blood Bowl. Like, I was just not in a good mood. So, you know what I mean? It's hard to not be salty when you're in a shit mood. That's right, I needed you to take the team death. That's right, Fox. Fuck. It just sucks that we lost, like, a super leveled up, super lucky, like, player. That's the way she goes, right? With borrowed. It's XCOM, baby. Yeah, that's right, Dino. But the thing is, though, our last round, we had the same thing happen. So it's like super unlikely. But what can you do? I don't know what we do with this ball. Like, there's no way for me to get it out of here. Yeah. He wasn't slot 10. No, Necro was like slot 8 or something. The replacement guy is right here? Yeah, Pondera. I don't even know. Like, there's no way for me to do anything with this ball. I guess we throw Victor here. We maybe get lucky and get a 1-die here. No. If we can get a 1-die on this skink, we can at least move him. Of course, we roll a 1. Roll 2 1s. Like, I just want this game to be over so I can, like, because obviously I'm not enjoying myself. I hate playing against lizards. But also, like, I want to see what the fucking dice rolls were, because we rolled, like, every single one, and they rolled every single 6. Like, do you know what I mean? Well, 5s and 6s. But it's been ridiculous. Like, we've actually been extremely unlucky this match. Like, normally, it kind of goes both ways, because, like, you pull some shit out of your ass sometimes, and you're like, oh, alright, yeah, I pulled shit out of my ass. But this time it was actually just like, nah. Nothing happening. So this is like a little rough here. So that's a fucking 5 strength piece. Well, we actually want to be moving up this way. Annoyingly. I mean, it's still possible, like, we win the match, but, like... Fuck. No, picking up the ball is actually, like, stupid hard in this game. And we're not a team that's meant to pick up the ball. So to pick up the ball, if it's on the ground, you take your agility, you add +1. So you have to roll a, like, the opposite, right? So it's 2 or higher. You have a 4 in 6 chance to pick it up. However, there's 2 enemies there. Each one gives a -1 to picking it up. So we only have a 2 in 6 chance of picking it up. And then we're in the middle of them with the ball, so we get murdered. Which is not ideal. No, those are definitely links, bro. I'm not gonna reroll this. Fuck. Man, it was like Necro Skitter was like... Necro Skitter and Yes It's Me were like the 2 good things about this team. And Necro Skitter's hella dead. I had so much hope for him, dude. 0.173% chance of a death. Damn. And what are the odds we have that happen 2 games in a row? Or, well, because actually... Oh, but Borrowed, you forgot the reroll. Did you? Did you do the reroll? No, yeah, you did. So for them to have knocked him down, it was a 2 out of 12 chance, and then it's a 1 in 12 to be or well no, something out of 10, right? It was 10, so it's 3 in 12 to break armor, and then a 1 in 12 for death, and then a 1 in 12. So that's what you need for your math there, bro. Where is Yes, It's Me? Is he being knocked out or some shit? Was I not paying attention? Oh? Where is he? Oh, there he is. Nice. He's my skink killer, so go kill a skink. My god. That's right, bud. I was gonna say, I thought you were dead. I couldn't see over these fucking giant bullshit lizards. That one's a problem. I mean, this is still a possibility here. Sadly, I've used my blitz, but it's all good. Nice, Pondera, get up there. Now, the thing is, I'm okay with players dying, and I'm okay with them getting injured, right? I'm normally someone who's extremely good at just rolling with the punches. But, you know, you have to put that button there, don't you? But, fucking statistically, like, I'm used to playing, like, teams where it's very easy to die. You know what I mean? Okay. So we failed like a 75% chance of a pickup there. Nailed it! Forward's gonna die here. Nope, he's fine. 0.104%. Thanks, Forward. Bullshit, though. But like, I'm used to playing teams that it's like you're intended to die. And so a team that has low armor is intended to be injured more often and die more often and, you know, have players replaced. But because of that, they're very cheap to replace and they have a lot of other options for play styles. The Orc team is meant to stand on the front line and murder people. That's our job. We're not good at anything else. So when the game's like, nah, it's kind of annoying. I don't have any way to get an assist on that. Well, yeah, I do. Okay. Oh, are you fucked? Sorry, I thought that was my block piece. Should have re-rolled that. Oh well. What a match. I can still maybe score. Depends what this guy rolls. Full 6 there, I like it. I mean, these pieces don't really matter. That's annoying. That means Victor's gonna get his shit kicked in. Oh well. Oh, push him on the ball, please. That was an interesting choice. Okay, Silas is stunned. Potentially, like, actually get the ball here with Victor. I don't know what their thoughts were on that play. Oh no, we failed our dodge roll. And he died. Of course he did. What? Sorry? I failed 91% and then I had another series of a death roll happen? Like, I don't think I've ever rolled this many series of ones in any game Blood Bowl. And I've had some crazy shit happen. No, like Victor, like that was a completely safe move. Anyone would have done that. Like, you know what I mean? Ugh, it sucks you died, but yeah. So we have no way of scoring. Well, we do, but it requires, like, the kind of rolls that don't happen in a game of Blood Bowl. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you dying does suck though. Okay, yeah. Failed to 67, as you do. Yeah, I mean, this team is kind of the shit. Like, it... Not good. Get fucked. Oh, Jesus. Well, okay, but XCOM RNG is actually rigged. Blood Bowl RNG, I don't feel... Here's what I honestly believe about Blood Bowl RNG. I think it is true random, but I think there's something in the code, like, they don't tell anybody, of course, but I think there's something in the code that does that, like, what is the worst or best thing that could happen? And the die is, like, slightly weighted towards it. Like it's weighted towards, like, the 6 and the 1. Do you know what I mean? Because that way it's more exciting, right? Like, crazy shit happens. Hey, Rudy got star player. That's cool. Let's check them, though. So here's our die rolls. See, it's fucky, because they show the armor on your side. Right? Like, they say we're rolling armor, but really it's our opponent rolling our armor, so... you can see we failed all of our armor rolls, which... Stupid unlikely. This is random. 5 catches. We only did one pass, right? Yeah, you're permanently dead, dude. You're done. You're gone. Sorry. Yeah, let's check these fuckers. I don't know if this is right. But it's like, the annoying thing, this only shows like what comes up. Like, see, like this calculates all the dice here, but none of these like skulls matter if there's another result with them. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, they never rolled like a solo skull. I don't know. Apparently we rolled more 6s than they did, but that's also because they count our armor rolls on our side. So, like, all of their, like, 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s, like, it's counting when I rolled to damage their armor. Which I think that's really stupid, actually. It shouldn't count it that way. Because this makes it, like, completely fucked to figure out. Because then, how else is it calculating it? Like, am I rolling my own dodges, or do they roll my dodge? You know what I mean? We're not too far in the hole. You can always come back in Blood Bowl. Hey, we won the NAF Autumn Championship during Autumn. Yay! We can now have a party. Try and get in the winter competition. Look at our team value. You notice something there? We lost a lot. Yeah. We used to have a very high team value, and then all our players are dead. Oh, hey, Wolf leveled up. Oh, from that pass? Did he get an injury as well? Must have. Neat. Yeah, we might just do another team, though. Meh, garbage. It's not like a great level up there. But it's okay, we're just using him as ball carrier. Oh. But it's like, doubles on a fucking Black Orc are actually not good. Because you need to get fucking block and shit. That's annoying. Ugh, my life. How high can the team value go? It does eventually cap out, but you never get it that high. Because the thing is, like, you could buy all your rerolls, right? Like, each reroll doesn't count for, like... Oh, yeah. Like, that's only 50 team value. Fuck you, game. Why don't I get a refund? I haven't, like, accepted anything yet. Well, now we have another reroll, which is useless, and like we don't really want 5 rerolls. We wanted to buy another fucking Blitzer and a Goblin because we don't have like a full team anymore. Oh, whatever. Done with it. Well, that was our team. Sorry, guys. I don't know why it doesn't let you fucking like. I wanted to show you the difference in like, because this is 120k for a reroll, but the 120k doesn't directly translate, but everything else does. Like a player that's worth 140k is 140 team value, but a reroll is only ever worth 50, no matter what it is. And certain teams, like I can show you that at least. Certain teams, like the reroll value is higher or lower. This shit. Like if we go something like High Elves, I think they have a very high team reroll cost. So, okay, so actually it's a little lower. You can see it's 50k here. But all gold beyond 150k also counts for team value. Oh. Interesting. Okay. It's neat, I guess, because you can buy shit with petty cash. But yeah. Like, your team reroll value doubles after your team creation. So right now it costs 50k to buy a reroll, but if we took this team out, it would be 100k, but it's only ever worth 50 points. Let's find another team. I was pretty sure it was High Elves had a pretty high one, because they don't need fucking rerolls. They're so good. Let's try Lizardmen. Maybe this is why they only had 2 rerolls, because the reroll cost is so high. It's 60k here, so that's standard. So it'd be like 120 out of that. Ogres? You'd assume Ogres have a low Ogres are one of the 3 worst teams in the game. Yeah, so they're 70k, you can see. So after team creation, it's 140k for a reroll, but it only ever like gives you 50 team value. So, but everything else is, I believe, like you take the K out and that's the number. So it's like 50 team value, 10, 10, 10. Which, like, fan factor actually starts screwing you over. Because, like, it is good to have fan factor. There's, like, events that are rolled, like, you know, when, like, the rocks get thrown, or for brilliant coaching and stuff like that. Well, that's actually coach assistance. But, like, stuff like that. Like, fan factor is rolled for a lot of, like, pitch events. Like, at the start of a drive. Which is good. But like you never buy fan factor, you just naturally accrue it over games. Like you should anyway. The problem is eventually you get a shitload and you're like, fuck, your team value is like really high. It caps at 10, I believe though. But I think we were up to like 7. So it's basically like counted us as having like another like unit basically. But yeah, either way, that was Blood Bowl tonight. What a shit show. Oh my god. Like absolute garbage tonight. And I really hate how they calculate the armor wrong. It should calculate, like, when I injure an opponent, I should roll their armor. You know what I mean? Because that makes sense. Like, because they were breaking all of my armors, and the injury rolls, it was counting for me as well. So it was like it looks like it's like, oh, your team rolled shit and everything. But you were injured a lot and your armor was broken, so it looks like you rolled a lot of 6s as well. It's like, no. No. No, that's not how that works. You know what I mean? And maybe that's the game's problem. Maybe it is, like, I've always assumed it was true RNG because the spread seems even, but maybe it, like, tries to, like, even it out. It's like, oh, okay. So you're rolling a lot of 1s, here's a couple 6s to go with your 1s, but like, if it does that, it totally fucks up because of the fact it calculates your armor and injuries as your team's armor and injury. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know. Garbage. I do love the game, though. Game is a lot of fun. Lizardmen teams are not fun, ever. Late game chaos, not fun, ever. And dwarves, at least you can run around, so there's that. But yeah, next time we do a league, If I see lizardmen, we're just gonna bail. Because fuck that. They're just so not fun to play against. Oh my god. That said, I will say, on the flip side, I do need a disclaimer. If you make a lizardman team, they're very rough for the first 2 games. First 2 games are really rough. Until you start getting, like, level ups on your Sauruses. The thing is, though, the AI doesn't have that problem because they just give touchdowns and level ups to the Sauruses and the Croxagores, the kind of guys that'll never normally ever get a touchdown or the ball. And that's why we saw all those Sauruses with block and only 1 leveled up skink, which would never happen in a real game of Blood Bowl. And like, if an actual player was playing it, it would only be the skinks with levels. Like, they would try desperately to get the Sauruses to get a touchdown, but it's not going to happen ever. Same way, it's really hard for us to get Black Orcs to get touchdowns, except we have 1 more agility than they do. So, yeah, either way, take it easy, folks. I'll see you tomorrow, as always.